Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and more Hearts of Iron 4 Awaken the Tiger. Playing as the German Empire. Trying to invade Canada is a little difficult, as usual. Much easier to invade England at this point. England was actually a little bit of a pushover, truth be told. Rocket engines are done, so is concentrated industry. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some more oil production so that we can try ramping that up. Everything else here is more or less looking okay. Nothing new in engineering that I care about. Could go for the jet engines, which will only take me 12 days to research, which I just find absolutely hilarious. So yeah, let's just go ahead and research the jet engines. Why not? Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. They are clearly attempting to threaten the German Empire. Did you just start a faction? You totally freaking did. Okay. No, by all means, start it. Start this faction, get all these guys to join, and I'll just conquer them all. I don't care. I'm not picky about this. Okay? If you want to die, then just say so, and I will happily oblige you. Okay? Let's go ahead and create an offensive lineup here just in case. All right, so I don't want to deploy more troops up to this area until we are able to get our supplies under control, because right now we're just asking for all these people to die. These guys at least have some level of supply and attrition, but these guys are struggling quite a bit. It's getting a little bit better. 12%. I think that maybe we just finished... Did we just finish more logistics? No, but we're about to. That'll be good, because that'll change up my supply consumption a little bit better. Comet sighted. Another paradox joke. The appearance of a comet in the sky has caused unrest amongst our people. The ME-163 Comet, an experimental rocket plane out of one of its test flights, has shocked the rural population, who have spotted this uniquely fast craft. It has been developed with the utmost secrecy, but soon will be unveiled. This minor incident will only make its first formal appearance all the more impressive. Lose stability? A vase falls over. Gain stability. I didn't like that vase anyway. Okay. Sure. Sure. Yes, that makes sense. 12 troops up here? United States, what the heck do you think you're doing? When I get some serious supplies, you're going to be sorry. I'm going to kick the crud out of you. All right, logistics company is done. United States against fascism. The German Empire will stand strong for 1,000 years. The German Empire divert progress. They're calling me fascists? But I'm not a fascist. I'm a monarchist. There's a key difference. Just sort of goes to show, whenever they don't like something, they'll just call them fascists. Jet engines are done. Good. Could go for even better rocket engines, but truth be told, I don't think it really matters, because we aren't using any rocket artillery whatsoever. So we could go for excavation if I want more resources. I don't need rubber right now. Could go for some naval mission efficiency, which is okay. It is almost 1944, so we could actually start working on an upgrade to, like, I don't know, the fighters, which is a 50% off. So it's going to take 33 days to research, which is really nothing at all, and I'm perfectly happy to do that. Let's go for a smooth-talking charmer and just use up some political power. Maybe I can get better trade deals and stuff by doing this. Slightly more favorable engagements, or people are more willing to trade with me. I don't know. I feel like it won't matter, because what I need is oil, and the thing that people don't have is, you guessed it, oil. It's only the United States. They're so dang... They hog that stuff. They hog the oil. No one will give me any oil. That was really annoying. Sorry. Shouldn't have done that. Alright, so I did set up a couple more invasions over here, right? So we'll try to deal with that next and kind of hopscotch our way over. We probably should prepare for another naval invasion elsewhere. But where we go? The United States? Try to get to Boston or something? I feel like we're separating ourselves a lot by doing that. But every time I've tried setting up in this region, it's usually ended up in quite a slog. Maybe if I set up in, like, South Carolina or something. I don't know. I feel like if I don't have enough troops set up along the East Coast, then the United States will just cream me. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they won't. You guys don't actually need to push. You can just stop what you're doing. Keep your organization as high as you can get it. Maximum attrition present is only now 8% attrition. It's definitely better than it was. Getting another couple levels of the ports is certainly helping. All right, there's another one in Newfoundland. Okay, so that's a lot more resources that we can use. Rommel, where are you? Hi. You are going to now garrison this area. because I want to be able to launch some new attacks. So go ahead and start transferring over here now. That'll be great. Thank you. You guys are looking like you're in full tip-top shape. That's good. You guys are still hunting convoys and doing a bang-up job of it, I might add. Destroying all sorts of American convoys. No resources for you. All right, now we can go kill Poland. Hey, Poland, do you want to invite anyone to your faction? No one wants to join your faction. Oh, I'm sorry. I understand what it's like to be unpopular. You know what? We're going to actually go ahead and just change a front line real quick like this. And give you a front line to just go do this. And assign all of you over here. And we're just going to kill Poland. Actually, if I do that, they're going to join the Allies. Nope, they're their own faction. They can't join the Allies. Haha! You fool! Why did you join your own faction? That was a huge mistake. Lose common term pact signature. Well, that's fine. There are no Soviets. Apparently you're being guaranteed by the UK, though. But that's fine. You shouldn't be able to just join your wars together. Well, you can join your war together, but you can't join not the common term. The Allies. So it's not going to be that bad. All right. Whoa! That's a pretty big push all of a sudden. Unexpected. Okay, on the eastern side, we were grossly unprepared. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hang on. Edit. Go down. Oh, crap. We didn't have nearly enough. We didn't have nearly enough. Why was I doing it this way? This was incredibly stupid of me. I just sort of assumed that one army would be enough over here, and I was sorely mistaken. All right, well, Poland, if you want to push that way, that's fine. I'm just going to come in from this direction and take your capital. Warsaw has already fallen. Go ahead and just take all of this real quick, so that this isn't going to be an issue anymore. Cross here, please. Why are the Polish fighting so well? They're actually holding together pretty well. Japan wants me to join their faction, which is hilarious, but the answer is going to have to be no. I'm just going to go ahead and take this real quick. Maybe not. Never mind. A lot of people are trying to rapidly deploy, and as a result, I'm losing a load of organization. Poland, you can't do this. You can't do this, man. I'm not gonna allow this. Whoop, never mind. Okay. Cancel these. Everyone should be over here. Okay. Keep pushing where you can. I mean, Poland's just going to keep pushing east where there's no defenses, and in the process, I think they're going to leave their actual cities kind of vulnerable. So that's not a huge deal. Now we can go for the nukes. It's going to take 275 days in order to do this because we're a full year ahead of time, but we get a 50% off reduction. I'm going to go ahead and start doing that now with the anticipation that I'll get to use that for the future. And let's also prep up a few nuclear reactors, and by a few, I mean a lot, so that we will be able to make a lot of nukes when the time comes. Okay, are you guys ready to land? It sure looks like you are, so go and go. And let's see what we can do. The Netherlands has been called in. Oh, good. So I don't need to justify anything anymore. That's awesome. Okay, good. So you can go and attack. So do that now. You guys have a 40 combat width advantage, so just go ahead and kill them. You guys just push it this way. I don't think that the Netherlands should be able to withstand very well. It would help if I have some planes, though. So, I'll take all of you to there. Okay. I'm also going to take all of you. Wait, what's this red stuff? Section. Feels like it's a very difficult flight. Can you actually make this? I'm curious, actually. Very curious if they can do that. All right, so that's done. We can now work toward only 83 days to start developing jets. I guess let's just go for it. We're about to finish advanced landing craft, which will make it a lot easier for me to... land naval invasions going forward, which I like. Let's grab all those. I'm going to have you go up here. And the rest of you go toward this. Let's make sure that we get as many of these ports as possible. Yeah? Good. Glad that we're all in agreement. It's a bit of a tough slog right now for some reason, though. Why are you guys all moving so slowly at speed 5? Outdated equipment in production. It's going to be those fighters, ain't it? Yes. No, it was a close air support. I researched the wrong thing. I researched close air support instead of fighters. That's fine, though, because we're going to research the jet fighters, and that's going to replace them all anyway. So let's go ahead and get some extra agility on these guys, plus some reliability, plus a little bit of extra attack, maybe? And more reliability. Nope, too much. Okay, done. We're going to take the close air support, and we are going to rebuild with you. There we go. Really good close air support. Advanced landing craft is done. A little bit ahead of time. Wonderful. So I should be able to use that basically the very 1st of January. So really useful. So now that it's 1944, let's go for the improved infantry equipment for the extra soft attack value. Slowly but surely trying to make my way toward the ports and pushing these guys out of Halifax, which means now we have resources, and now we can start moving. That's better. Much better. Where did my other army go over here? These guys never did actually deploy. Funny. All right, go here and abandon those naval orders, because just get over here. Just freaking get over here, man. All right. You guys actually can just join this. Go ahead and kill them, but everyone just sign up over there, and you go ahead and start getting an offensive line over this direction. And go if you feel like you can. All right, so that's a little bit more progress. Teensy-weensy bit. And at least we're not struggling for supplies right now. Poland has capitulated. Good. So I know you guys thought that you were going to get all this stuff, but you didn't. So Poland's gone, which means now what? Which war did they even join in? Not this one. What war did they join in? The German-Polish War. Oh. So this war is also tied to fighting all of the allies. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? All right. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I thought I got rid of these naval battles. Why do they keep coming up? I don't know. Air superiority? We have air superiority. Looks to me like the Dutch are not long for this world. Let's go ahead and make a push across the board. You guys are going to kill... Why are these, like, artillery-heavy divisions? Did you build strictly artillery divisions? Because if so, that's dumb. What's this? Poland! Oh, good. I'm just going to take all states and end turn, and goodbye. Gosh darn it, that didn't fix my text. I was really counting on fixing my text. No. No, no, no. Do I have to conquer all these people too? It doesn't matter. It's not actually important. It's just annoying. It's just annoying. Amsterdam's about... sorry, the Netherlands are about to capitulate. Amsterdam is also about to go down. Which was a foregone conclusion. Heinrichi or whatever has fallen ill. Okay. Not especially concerned. Let's go ahead and push in this away. Push here. Okay. Push here. He shouldn't really have much of anything. I'm surprised he can hold on as long as he has. There goes Amsterdam. The Netherlands has capitulated, and there's all their equipment too. Done. Alrighty. You guys are going to get a front line here against Denmark or something. And an offensive line like so. No, wait. Yes. Like that. Okay, it works. We don't need these paratroopers orders anymore. And the actual cool thing is now I should be able to start bringing in paratroopers to England, to Canada. That's what I'm trying to say. So let's see. Paratroopers. We have all of you guys garrison here. And you guys garrison here. Rommel is seeing his troops starting to run out of equipment, but these guys are actually now back to full strength, which is awesome. So if you guys feel like you can push, then by all means do so. Purple is making a successful push right now. You are trying to land some troops, apparently, which is having some sort of mixed success. You guys now need to actually do convoy escort in this region. These two in particular. Because it looks like we're actually getting some guys sunk, which I'm not appreciating. I definitely am not appreciating the idea of having my motorized sunk. So let's get the fleet in here to actually fix that. You guys are now taking attrition, and a lot of it for some reason. Okay, so let's go to naval bases. We're going to upgrade you guys, like so, and we're going to get some more infrastructure. Not that that's a high priority exactly, but okay. Good news is naval air bases are really quick to deploy, so that does not take me long at all. All right. I think we're going to be fine, though. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. These guys should be making their pushes. Can you guys actually weed these guys out? Sure as heck looks like it. I don't think he's going to have anywhere to retreat by doing so. You guys can go up there. You guys are already pushing these guys out. Good. You have no organization for some reason, and it's going to be a supply issues, aren't it? Yep, it's all about the supplies again. Okay, well, if we can push down this direction and get to St. Lawrence, that would be an opportunity for me to join these guys up and start getting some more supplies, at which point I think this would be getting a lot easier. Where are you? Why have you not saved these ships yet? Looks like destroyers are currently trying to take on a Canadian destroyer. That's interesting. What are you doing? Everything's getting messed up. All my navies are just flying all over the dang place. All right, we don't need this much. Can we reduce a bit more, please? Jeez. And for the oil, there is still nobody willing to sell anything to me. All right. All right. That's no biggie. I don't think you have anywhere to retreat, so you should be... No, I'm wrong. You have somewhere to retreat. Okay, well... Keep pushing, then. Rommel, I would love to deploy you, but as we know, if I do so, and we don't have enough supplies, it's only going to end in tears for everyone involved, so... You're going to have to wait your turn. Advanced oil processing should help with a few things. We can go for even more of that. But it is 1944, which means we can start getting new support companies and stuff soon, right? No, not yet. One more year. We could go for the heart attack and piercing, and I think that I will. America does tend to like building some tanks. So let's make sure that doesn't become a problem for me. Okay, we're still pushing against all of this. Having a really hard time entrenching against all of this right now. We're still slowly but surely pushing our way this way. Down to the south, down towards St. Lawrence. That's good. Looks like we now are indeed intercepting their navy. I apparently lost something. A little annoying. He's going to have the advantage of a lot of planes. But on the plus side, first off, did we actually get our planes here? We totally did. What do you freaking know? All right, go here and then establish some sort of air superiority here if you can. And you guys are going to go over here and try to set up around Newfoundland. I want to have some sort of air superiority in this region. It would be helpful. It would be very helpful to have that. You know? All right, this I don't think is something you can conquer. I think this is basically like a desert. Nope, I stand corrected once again. Okay, you're going to go this way and just grab all this real quick. We're going to try to just make sure that they can't swing in behind me later. Why are there 6 American troops over here? This doesn't make sense. You shouldn't be here. Are they leaving or are they dying? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. The trouble I've seen. Why aren't you guys getting up here to defend? There's going to be a really unpleasant back and forth if we're not careful. Okay, we actually do have a good number of planes over here now. Let's see what we can set up. That's a lot of planes trying to get air superiority here and still failing, which I find a little disconcerting. We could try doing some supply drops. Alternatively, this may be a good opportunity for my paratroopers. And to that extent, let's go ahead and cancel that order and actually move them forward now. So we're going to garrison this area. Go here. And cancel your order there. Okay. Let's move them forward. If we have to do a quick pair drop down here by Montreal, we will. Logistics companies are going to make things a lot easier, though. Fan of that. Let's go for an artillery upgrade. Give myself a few passive stat bonuses. That'll make my soft attack go up so I can kill them a little bit easier. You guys are just losing fights a lot, so sit back for a minute. Looks like we are indeed taking some attrition once again. Infrastructure, not much we can do until we conquer the entirety of Quebec, so that's unfortunate. Looks like our jet fighters are ready to be built. That's going to be interesting. Naval bombers are a thing. I don't care about any of that. We could go for the naval mission efficiency, which I guess we'll just go ahead and do. I'd like to make it a little bit easier for me to sink their ships. Not opposed to that at all. You can hold not much more. You can have a lot more planes. So let's go for more fighters in this general area. We are producing quite a few of them after all. 700 more fighters. Air superiority and interception over New England. Go ahead and reinforce that. Let's see how it works. We can get a flying ace for that as well. Make things a little easier. Group. Can't group them up. Apparently they're too big. All right, can we get an ace? You're unassigned. There we go. Solves that problem. So we have a lot of planes over here and still no air superiority. Might be a range issue mostly. Okay, so you guys have arrived. Let's go ahead and delete these orders, delete these orders. You guys are going to simply get into the province with that. Now the question is, how exactly do I attack and land behind the American lines? I don't have air superiority, and without that, it's kind of difficult. Kind of difficult to land paratroopers, you know? But I'm not really sure what else to do aside from perhaps upgrade the airbase in this region in Nova Scotia, which will not take long and will give me a lot more capacity to work with, so I can try to get that air superiority that I covet. Can you guys just crush this real quick? Good. Can you guys then crush this real quick? Good. Can you then crush this real quick? Okay, sort of. Infantry equipment upgraded. Good. That's an extra 5% attack for me. We can make our paratroopers better. Alternatively, just make other things better. Better at search and destroy, better at organization, and so on. We haven't really been taking care of my fleet, like, at all. Nothing else here really strikes me as that important. Naval bombers, maybe. I'm going to go ahead and grab battle fleet concentration. We'll go ahead and start working down that naval doctrine. It's a little bit late. These guys keep getting pushed back. Gosh dang it all. Okay. Well, let's reinforce and win this. Can all of you push against this? Is he already retreating? Seems that way. Non-aggression pact against Japanese folks. No. How are we doing on supplies? Fine. We are wanting for basically nothing. Okay, hang on. This is a losing fight. Getting closer and closer over here. Only a little bit more and we could get to this. We could get to that port. Naval strike torpedo tactics. Good. Strategic bombing. You actually can do all of this. Ground support upgrade would be nice. Let's go ahead and do this. 20% extra ground support is good. All right, paratroopers. I'm not sure what you want me to do at this point. We could try landing it, but I feel like it's going to be a little risky. It would be easiest if I had actually a bit of radar to work with. So if I built some over here, for example, that would make it a lot easier to have the air superiority I'm looking for, right? I think so. Okay, can you guys please defend this with your lives, if need be, which I think you are already doing, so this may seem a little redundant, but just keep doing what you're doing. Hold on to this for dear life, because what I want to do is push against this, which I can't. Not yet. Your front line's all messed up right now. Offensive line is basically this. Take what you can. Give nothing back. Yeah. Okay, we're going to push this guy out. Maybe not. And we're getting pushed back from here once again. Okay. You guys are mostly good. Can I detach all damaged ships? No. Auto split. Get a commander. And go and do some patrolling. Why can't you? In these regions, you have auto split off, and that's good. Engage when appropriate. Split off ships if they are looking too damaged. Gosh dang it, we're not going to hold this once again. I don't even know if we're going to hold this, but at least I think we're going to get out of there before we get cut off, which is good. You guys need to be able to push against this. Let's do the same thing here if we can. Nope, the American troops, it looks like, are way stronger than the Canadian troops here. A little unfortunate for Canada, but all right. How much longer until we can get nukes? 137 days. It's a very easy way to screw with your opponent. I cannot make much progress against the American troops. The Canadian troops aren't so bad, but the American ones? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. What am I going to do? I mean, I can deploy Rommel, but we just... How are our supplies looking right now? Actually, a little bit improved. If I wanted to have Rommel set up a front line over here... but only set up a handful, right? Not all of them. Let's do a... Where's the fallback line? Fallback line. Fallback line here. Okay. I'm going to take all of you and assign to this, except for a bunch of motorized. I think that's about what we can handle right now. Let's see how this looks to our supplies in a little bit. But your offensive line is really just going to be going over here. Okay, let's see what you can do, Rommel. Let's see what you can do. Go ahead and deploy. And is this going to mess with my... Is this going to end up messing with my supply limits? That's what I'm the most concerned about. But a few extra troops to try and just kind of hold these guys back wouldn't be so bad. We have a little bit more heart attack and piercing now for us. That's pretty good. Mechanized would have been nice to have at this stage of the game, but that's going to be a no. Okay, can't do anything there. Going to go ahead and get another research into radar, get some extra range on that. And by the way, let's go to production and see if we can get a better jet fighter, which we totally can, plus range. That kills reliability. Let's just up reliability instead. Okay. So this is something I want you to start building. Build me a load of jet fighters. If only we had the oil. Whoa, we have oil. That's interesting. Where did we suddenly had a ton of oil from all my refineries? Wow, they're even better than I thought they were. That's impressive, actually. Advanced artillery upgrade. Good. So artillery are as good as they're going to get. We could go for some anti-tank for better heart attack and piercing. Though, truth be told, I do not think that is our problem right now. I'm going to go for even more oil production, because it's the only way that we get any. We were able to manage to push these guys out, so that's good. I'd like to think we'll be able to start moving on a surround around here, get to St. Lawrence, get some more supplies, and then start deploying a whole load of troops. The Americans have a good, like, 50 or 60 army divisions set up along this border, which is part of the reason we're having trouble. How are my supplies looking? Currently pretty good. We could actually afford to send a few more troops, so let's grab you, and assign them over here. These are the 40 combat width divisions, so they'll be a little bit more effective in how they fight. You will assist wherever you can, Rommel. We are successfully pushing a little bit this direction. I'm a little concerned that we're now losing some steam. So let's do a quick counterattack like so. You do a counterattack like so. Again, if it's Canadian, it turns out that it's fairly weak. How are we doing as far as air superiority? Nothing. Freaking nothing, man. And we have our radar now, right? Totally have the radar, but it is not enough. Not by a long dang shot. Frustrating, but okay. These guys are already going that direction. So what I want is now this. Get to Quebec. You guys pin him down while I get there. Okay, we are now holding on to Quebec somehow. Let's see if we can defend this with some 40 combat width divisions. Because if we can, that is actually now very significant. That's a huge chunk of supply that I will be able to use. Which means I now probably can start deploying the rest of the troops over here. And that is exactly... Whoop, camera, where are you going? That is exactly what I am going to do. Rommel, get an offensive line. We're going to start pushing all the way toward Ottawa. Sounds good to me. And how are we looking on supply now? Okay, we're having a little trouble in this region. Understandable. And let's also start upgrading the naval base in this area preemptively, knowing that that is going to be a thing. And we'll also start building an extra one, like, right here. Just to keep ferrying in all of those supplies. Seems good to me. Also, I'm going to go ahead and start building in some anti-aircraft guns so we can start shooting down all the American planes that are costing me the air superiority that I am looking for. All right. That is where we're going to have to end this video, I think, but thank you all very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. If so, then be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.